Hello students, welcome to Umadevi Children Academy students. Students, today we are going to discuss the chapter is P block, and last time we have discussed about the 15 group of elements and the 16 group some property, oxygen property, and today we are going to discuss about the 16 group second element, that is sulfur, or we may say sulfur allotropes. Right students? Allotropes. Allotrope means a compound which having the same chemical property but in which constituent particle arrangement is different. That is called allotropes. For example, allotrope I am using these two structures I am using. Here the A particles are arranged here in this form. Here A particles are arranged in this form. Right students? So both having the same component A, but the arrangement here, physical arrangement is here square form and here the diagonal form. So this is we called as a allotrope, but both are react with the form same type of product, right? So allotrope, there are two types of allotrope: yellow, rhombic or alpha sulfur, monoclinic or beta sulfur. So rhombic sulfur is nothing but a yellow sulfur or may say alpha sulfur. Preparation: on dissolving the powdered sulfur in a carbon disulfide, and carbon disulfides slowly evaporating. When it evaporates, when we are heating, slowly evaporate and left behind the roll of sulfur. Right students? We are using the ore, the sulfur. What are the sulfur ores are available? The like the zinc blende, ZNS or the FES. So during in which we have to purify the sulfur component. The sulfur is a solid form which is powder form. This powder form sulfate dissolved into the carbon disulfide. After carbon disulfide we are slowly heating. When slowly heating, the carbon disulfides are evaporate and left behind the rhombic sulfur. Right, rhombic is a structure like this students. This is the rhombic structures, right? So physical property: rhombic sulfur, this is the yellow color in shape, yellow color shape, and its melting point 385.8 Kelvin, and the specific gravity, the density, that is a 2.06. It is insoluble in water because water is the polar and sulfur is the non-polar, but it's soluble in inorganic solvent, that is the non-polar component, benzene, alcohol, ether, etc. Right students? It's soluble in organic solvent, benzene, alcohol and ether, and it is also soluble in carbon disulfide. Right? Okay, rhombic sulfur is the most stable component, right? It is stable at the room temperature. It never changes at the room temperature. It remains stable here, stable. So which transform into monoclinic. Rhombic or turns into monoclinic when we are apply the temperature of 369 Kelvin, that is 96 degrees Celsius, right? So rhombics are exist in a acid form. Rhombic sulfur exists in acid form. Right? This is about the rhombic sulfur. Monoclinic sulfur or beta sulfur. So it is prepared by the rhombic sulfur heating in a dish and cool. On cooling it turns into solidified, that is we call it the crust. So we are using the rhombic sulfurs on heating. It initially it melt, afterwards we kept for a long time, it turns into solidify. So this solidify we cannot remove by the mouth, it cannot remove easily. So that's why what we have to do here, we have to make two holes, and using some object we will try to remove this sulfur. So while removing, it turns into this like structures like this, so needle like shape. So that is we called as a monoclinic sulfur. Right students? So it is a colorless needle like shapes. Physical property: it melt at 393 Kelvin. Specific gravity 1.98, soluble in carbon disulfide. It is stable above 369 Kelvin only. It's stable. It forms above 369 kelvins and stable is stable at above 369 kelvins. So it transforms into alpha sulfur below 369. When again we are again we we want to get the alpha sulfur from monoclinic. What we have to do again, we have to the decrease the temperature. Again, if you decrease the temperature below 316 Kelvin, again it turns into alpha sulfur, right? So conversely, alpha sulfur stable below 316 Kelvin, and the alpha sulfur transform into beta sulfur above 316 Kelvin. Right, students? So 369 6 Kelvin is the both form are stable. The alpha sulfur is stable below 316, beta sulfur stable above 316. So that's why the 369 we called as a transition temperature. At this temperature, at 369 Kelvin temperature, the alpha and beta sulfur both are forms. Below 316 Kelvin, alpha sulfur will form. Above 316 Kelvin, beta sulfur will forms. Right, students? And it also exists in acid form, like this. Rhombic sulfur heated 316, 96 degrees Celsius, it turns into beta sulfur, that is monoclinic. Monoclinic sulfurs are again cool, again below 316 Kelvin, it turns into rhombic sulfur. Right, students? Both rhombic and monoclinic are exist in a acid form. Both are exist in acid form, acid structure. So acid molecules are the packed, give the different crystal structure. Acid ring both form packed and crown shape. The molecule dimension gives. It is like crown shape. It is a packed and the crown shape like this. S8 atoms are present here. Right. The several other modification. The sulfur containing 6 to 20 sulfur in the per ring. Each ring which contains 6 to 20 sulfur atoms. And it is the in cyclo S6 that look like the 6 carbon atom chain look like a chair form structure. S8 look like a crown like structure. S6 look like a chair form structures. So it is a paramagnetic in nature like oxygen. Yesterday we had discussed, students, the oxygens are paramagnetic in nature. How we have to decide the paramagnetic? When the two oxygen atoms, or you may say two oxygen atoms, are combined with each other, in the molecular orbital, the unpaired electron we call as a paramagnetic. Similarly, S2 sulfur, we are using the two sulfur atom, and their respective electrons are there here, 3s2, 3p4, 3p4. So the bonding electrons are completely filled, anti-bonding is also filled, and the here bonding electrons are filled and the anti-bonding electrons are unpaired. So due to this unpair, it is considered as a paramagnetic in nature. Right, students? Sulfur dioxide preparation. Sulfur dioxide is formed together with 6 to 8% of sulfur trioxide when sulfur burn in air. So sulfur heated with the oxygen to form sulfur dioxides, the one method. And the laboratory method, the sulfite with dilute sulfuric acid. So SO3H, SO3 minus 2, SO3 like this, SO3 minus 2 treated with the 2 moles of hydrogen ions, then hydrogen accepting one oxygen to form H2O. If SO3 from which one oxygen removed means it turns into SO2, right? Hydrogen attack one oxygen, otherwise I will show you like this, minus charge. So 2H plus. So hydrogen attack one oxygen to elimination of H2O, and it turns into SO2. Right students, understood? Industrial method, the ferrous sulfide treated with the 11 moles of oxygen, it turns into ferric oxide and 8 moles of sulfur dioxide. This is the one more method preparation of SO2. Right. So gas after drying, the liquefying under the pressure stored in a steel cylinder. So the after the gas can be the condensing it stored into the steel cylinder. So physical property, sulfur dioxide is the sulfur is colorless gas and the pungent smell. It is highly soluble in water. It liquefies at room temperature and its boiling point is 263 kelvins. Restaurants. So why it is stored in the steel vessel? Because the steel is cannot be corroded. The SO2 cannot be corroded as the steel. Right. Chemical property. Sulfur dioxide act as a acidic character. SO2. Sulfur dioxide when passed in a water it forms sulfurous acid. Sulfur dioxide react with water to form sulfurous acid H2SO3. It reacts easily with sodium hydroxide solution forming sodium sulfite. So sulfur dioxide react with sodium hydroxide to form sodium sulfite, and sodium sulfite further react with water and sulfur dioxide to form sodium bisulfite, sodium hydrogen sulfite or sodium bisulfite. So in its reaction, water and alkali the sulfur dioxide is the very small to that carbon dioxide. So in its water and alkali, the behavior of sulfur dioxide is very similar to the carbon dioxide. The similarly carbon dioxide, the SO2 with acid or SO2 with acid, SO2 with water, SO2 with water, SO2 with water, it form the H2SO3 sulfonic acid already we have seen here, and SO2 react with the NaOH to form here the NaHSO3. Students, NaHSO3 forms here. Understood students? Okay. Next is the sulfur dioxide as a combustion with halogen. Sulfur dioxide react with chlorine in presence of charcoal. Charcoal act as a catalyst to give the sulfuryl chloride. Sulfur dioxide react with the chlorine to form sulfuryl chlorides. So it means the sulfur dioxide have a easy to combine with the halogen also. Sulfur dioxide combustion with oxygen. Sulfur dioxide combustion with oxygen in presence of vanadium pentoxide catalyst to form sulfur trioxides. Right? When moist sulfur dioxide behaves as a reducing agent. Sulfur dioxide acts as a reducing agent. It converts iron plus 3 oxygen state to plus 2. Look at here the example students. Fe2SO4. Here the iron is the plus 3 state. React with sulfur dioxide and water to form FeSO4. Here FeSO4 is a plus 2 state and admission of sulfuric acid. Right. In your textbook it mentioned like this students. Fe plus 2 turns into Fe plus 3 turns into Fe plus 2. React with sulfur dioxide and water. Either you write this reaction or this reaction. Both are correct students. So here why it is acting as a reducing agent? Because it change the oxidation state, or may say decrease the oxidation state plus 3 to plus 2. That's why it is act as a oxidation state. Reducing agent. Right students. Decolorization decolorizes acidified potassium permanganate. If this is one of the important method. So sometimes in your NCERT question they may ask the how to detect the sulfur dioxides. So sulfur dioxides are detected when potassium permanganate, it is the violet color, in which we are mixed with the sulfur dioxide, it turns into violet color turns into colorless, right? So because it acts as a reducing agent, it reduces the potassium permanganate -1 oxygen state to the +2 oxygen state, so that's why it decolorizes. So K2 KMnO4 reacts with sulfur dioxide to form potassium sulfate, MnSO4 and sulfuric acid. Look at here, sulfur dioxide, KMnO4 turns into Mn. Here it is MnSO4, Mn. So oxidation state changes -1 to +2, -1 to +2. So when it turns -1 to +2 oxygen state, here it is colorless, and here it is violet color. Right, friends? So this is a method to determine the sulfur dioxide using potassium permanganate. Molecule of SO2 is angular. It is the resonance hybrid. It is a resonance hybrid. The pair of electrons shifted here. This electrons are shift here, like this. Double bonds are formed here. Or the pair of electrons are shifted here. Here this is shifted here, like this structure will be forms. This is a resonance hybrid. Sulfur dioxide uses in the refining of oil, bleaching wool and silk, and the anti-chlor, disinfectant and preservative purpose it is used. The sulfuric acid, sodium hydrogen sulfate, calcium hydrogen sulfate, manufactured from sulfur dioxides. So liquid SO2 used as a solvent to dissolve the number of organic and inorganic chemicals. Right. So liquid SO2 used as a solvent to dissolve the number of organic and the inorganic solvent here. Right, students. So these are today's topics, students. I hope you understood. Thank you so much.